Yo, how y'all doing, man? It's TJ. Y'all know who it is, man. Y'all see by the channel name and y'all see by the title what we're here to talk about today. But before we even get into that, I just want to say it's 12/31, 2024, 5:12 p.m. We want to end this year off with a good video, good energy, so we can go into next year going full speed, good energy. So, look, man, for everybody that's watching this video, you should have the same mentality, whatever you're doing, whether you're content creating, whether you're streaming, whether you're gaming, whether you're doing a hobby, whether you're going to work, you want to end the year off with good energy so next year we can go into the same year with better energy, you feel me? So that's what we want to do. But today we're here to talk about Jalen Milroe, man. As y'all know today, if y'all were tapped in, Alabama did lose to Michigan in the bowl game. Yes, unfortunately they did, and I had Alabama winning. No disrespect to Michigan. I do kind of hate on Michigan, but it's no disrespect to Michigan, man. Michigan a good school, good team. You know, I just hate on Michigan a little bit, man. Just for the troll, but you know, I kind of knew this was gonna be a down year for Michigan, especially after winning the Natty. I kind of knew they wasn't gonna, be at their peak performance. I do got them being a high school next year for sure, but when you look at not even just the roster, man. Yeah, you look at the roster, man. Like Alabama, you look at that roster in the depth chart leading up to like both teams. Like you like, man, Alabama's supposed to win this, but Alabama did lose, man. And Jalen Milroe is trending right now, 6th in the world on Twitter, and everybody's asking the same thing: what should Jalen Milroe do? And I've been speaking on this since last year because I knew who was gonna be at this top. Like, I don't know if I have a clip of it, but I kind of said my quarterbacks leading up into this year. Like, everybody last year in that QB class, and I know a lot of people hate on Shador. Everybody in that QB class last year. Like, not even QB class. I'm going to put it up on the screen as I'm recording this. Not even QB class. At the beginning of preseason this season, for the 2024 season, and previous season 2023 of college football, everybody had Jalen Milroe top 3. Everybody had Carson Beck. Everybody had Jackson Dart. Man, what I'm saying is all the quarterbacks that were projected to have a good season this season and be the top quarterbacks heading into this draft are not the top quarterbacks heading into this draft, man. And everybody is asking the same thing. What should Jalen Milroe do? Should he go to the draft? Should he come back to Alabama? Should he transfer? Honestly, first thing I want to say is I don't even think Jalen Milroe is welcome back to Alabama. And there's no disrespect. I feel like Alabama fans respect everything Jalen Milroe has done for the program. And excuse my language, excuse how I'm talking. I do got my new Invisalign tray in, so excuse my grammar. I'm sorry. I know it's probably trash. But look, back to the video. Look, we gonna get back to that. So Jalen Milroe, I don't think he's welcome back to Alabama. Especially, and I just don't think he's the right quarterback for Kalen DeBoer's system. I just don't think he's the right quarterback. When you look at Kalen DeBoer before he even left, like Washington, it doesn't look like you look at the quarterbacks he had at Washington. You're like, man, does Jalen Milroe fit that system? And I was tapped into Washington last year because I was a big Michael Penix Jr. fan. So I was a big Michael Penix Jr. supporter. So I was tapping into Washington every game. When it was said that DeBoer was coming to Alabama, I'm like, is Jalen Milroe gonna be his QB window? And I'm like, oh, okay. When they said that Jalen Milroe was staying, I'm like, oh, this is crazy. So I don't think he's welcome back to Alabama. And the reason I said he's not welcome back to Alabama is because you have to think of it. Look at Alabama's QB room now. Top recruit. Then they already had good QBs already behind Jalen Milroe. So I just don't think he's coming back to Alabama was welcome back. And I always thought he was a bad fit under DeBoer. Like under Kalen DeBoer, and I kind of knew that Jalen Milroe wasn't gonna leave because this is kind of like gonna be his last year. He already graduated from Alabama. I kind of knew he wasn't gonna pan out under DeBoer. I thought he was gonna leave last year. Honestly, he should have left last year. When you look at the season he had, well, he would have been a top pick, no, but he would have been a team would have took a lead, especially with how the NFL is going now, so many dual threat quarterbacks, the quarterbacks run. A team out there would have took that leap of faith on Jalen Milroe. A team out there, and I still believe a team do, but everybody keeps asking, what should he do? Should he go back to Alabama? I don't think he's welcome back in Alabama. Should he enter the draft? Now, here's my take on should he enter the draft. I feel like, and going back to what I spoke on when I said a lot of people were speaking on the quarterbacks, the top quarterbacks that was going to be in this draft. Everybody had Quinn Ewers, Carson Beck, Jalen Milroe, Jackson Dart. Them 4 that I just named, none of them are first round eligible now. Like, none of them have first round stock. Like, at all. And with Jalen Milroe, but I'm not going to speak on the other quarterbacks. We're going to speak on Jalen Milroe. With Jalen Milroe, honestly, if he was to enter this draft, a lot of people are bashing him saying no NFL team would take him. Man, we not finna sit up here just because Jalen Milroe had a bad year this year. We not finna sit up here and not think of Jalen Milroe as a player overall and what he has done his whole college career. Look at Jalen Milroe 2023 footage and just look at Jalen Milroe physical traits. And especially how the NFL is moving. It's a team out there. Will he get selected high round? No. But it's a team out there that will take a leap of faith on him because he's an experiment. You can't just pass on experiments. It's a team out there that will waste a draft pick. Not waste a draft pick because wasting means it's not going to go to you. It's a team out there that has a QB1 right now that will select him. And, you know, we never know which team. It's plenty of teams to name. You look at the Giants. After the Giants win, they fell in the draft. They could select Jalen Milroe in a later draft and use their first-round draft pick to get Travis Hunter or get O-lineman. You never know with the Giants. You never know what they're going to do. You have the Dolphins, too. Now, I feel like, now this might be crazy to say, but you look at the Dolphins. They QB1 is Tua. Tua is back. But Tua averages, and God bless his soul, not hoping for an injury next season, but Tua average an injury every season, man, due to a concussion, man. And it's sad to say, or he just averages an injury just due to just injuries. Like, so, you know, it's teams out there, but I'm not just saying them as the main targets, but what I'm saying is it's teams out there that can use a later draft pick to get Jalen Milroe as an experiment later in the draft. Because Jalen Milroe is an experiment. You can't look at him and deny him and say, man, I feel like with Jalen Milroe right now, if you put him in the NFL, it's so many flaws that he has to fix. But if you put him in the right situation with the right quarterback coach, right development system, and let him fix his flaws while he can learn behind a vet, he may pan out to be something. But what I think Jalen Milroe should do, because Jalen Milroe has the skills, what I think he should do, come back to college for one last year and transfer and go to a different team, a different school. Now, what school should that be? I don't know. It is multiple schools out there that are in need of a quarterback. And you look at one now, I'm not saying this the same effect that the same thing Cam Ward did, Jalen Milroe is going to do. But look at what Cam Ward did for himself, man. Went to Miami, changed the program back around, got himself as a first-round pick. Come on now, dog. There's plenty of schools out there. If I was Jalen Milroe, I would come back, go to Miami, or switch to a lower conference. Develop yourself, man, because there's a lot of things Jalen Milroe got to like work on, man. Can't read defenses. Just a lot of things, man. I'm not gonna go over all of them, but I honestly think Jalen Milroe should come back for one more year, transfer to a different school. Alabama appreciate everything he's done for them. But he's not welcome back to Alabama. We just have to face the fact. The board has to face the fact and let him know that straight ahead that if he wants to return, he's not going to be QB1. Jalen Milroe should definitely – there's plenty of schools out there that's going to be in need of a quarterback. Jalen Milroe should definitely come back for one more year and, you know, try to get his draft stock back up. But if he wanted to enter the draft right now, I still think he would get picked up later in the draft. And that's just wrong with it. But y'all let me know, man, down in the comments what y'all think Jalen Milroe should do, man. And y'all let me know how y'all feeling. Let me know if it's any other topic y'all want me to speak on, any other college quarterbacks. Because it is some other college quarterbacks out there, man, that, you know, I may need to speak on. Because just how I spoke on Jalen Milroe, man, we can ask the same thing for, you know, Quinn Ewers. Because you look at, man, listen to another video for another time, man. Y'all boys hit me up, man. Y'all boys let me know how y'all feeling in the comments, man. Look, man. Y'all let me know. Y'all have a nice one. Y'all be safe out there, man. And don't do nothing stupid on New Year's. Like, comment, subscribe, man. I'll catch y'all on another one. Y'all be safe, man.